and my morning thunder tea is a new thing I'm trying because I did have a cup of coffee this morning. Gotta have it. Need it. Love it. But I am going to start instilling morning thunder black tea because it contains caffeine and I don't know which way I'm going here. God.
Hook me up on summer night. I was flying sky high. You would always.
So I thought, okay, this morning, it's fine. And last night, then like a half hour later, I hear the freaking car alarm go off. It's like, woo, woo, woo. Timmy just shot straight up out of his bed. He's like running like one of those Scooby-Doo characters. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Thank God I was still awake. I started going to the door to look outside and see what's going on. And the minute my hand touched the doorknob, it quieted down. So they're okay, fine, they took care of it. And unfortunately, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you deal with that. Occasionally that happens. And all was well with the world. Fast forward to this morning. I got up early, did my shower, took care of, certain items I needed to get taken care of. And what do I hear? Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, the same damn car alarm going off. And I was like, what the hell? And luckily it didn't go for long. I will give it that. But it was still annoying, of course. And I texted my friend, said, hey, good morning. Car alarms in the morning. Isn't that great? Because I figured she's probably like woken up or something. So I thought I'd make her laugh. She said, yeah, I fired off an email, and she's like getting all pissed again. I'm like, okay, girl, it'll be all right. And she said, I'm sorry, fellas. I said, no, don't apologize. You got to vent. Otherwise, you'll detonate. So she said, okay, I'm going to go rest, and that's okay. And I think I was messaging my bestie or something. And all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? And usually she'll knock real gently. Oh shit, she's pissed. And I let her in because we always live, hang out with each other. And she's telling me, she said, my sister's car got towed. I said, what? Come to find out, the lovely people, and I do have choice words for them, but I will censor it in this video, decided to take a picture of her car and report it and have her car towed away. It was like really, really lovely. And the kicker is, I don't have a car, but I do have a parking space. They park in my parking space all the time without getting caught. I never say anything because I'm not using a car, and unless somebody's going to come and visit me, then I'll tell them to move. So, but she's so pissed because she said they do this instead of maybe talking to me or, at least asking her. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm not going to get directly involved with all this stuff, but now she's unfortunately getting the brunt of it like I was. So it was kind of crazy. So as we're dealing with all that, I'll check in with her later to see what the update is. And then a friend of mine calls, and we talk quite regularly. He's a good guy. And he used to be more than friends. Well, he's kind of dancing around that. So I'm going to visit my boyfriend. And there's a lot. It's a much more favorable situation. Let's say that much. So I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with my poor friend who's her head's about to explode. And then I get an email from my Medicaid that I have to resubmit paperwork every year to make sure it's approved. Insufficient documents. Like, excuse me, I put all my documents on there. Thank you very much. Insufficient documents. Like, what the? So I had to resubmit all that. It's just been a clusterfuck after another. And I know this is meaningless to all of you, and I'm venting, and I'm rambling. But I did want you guys to know that if you're having a rough morning, join the club. Know that you're not alone. And it's really all about how you deal with it. Instead of me getting pissed off and angry and crying and upset and want to throw a beer bottle up there, I decided to look at it for what it is. The universe is going to throw obstacles in our way. Sometimes it's to test our patience. Sometimes it's to help us grow and see and learn our lessons that we need to learn in order to move forward in our path. And other times it's just what it is. Life is a roller coaster. It's never a straight line. And as I'm hitting obstacles the past several weeks, I've been hitting left and right, thinking, I'm going to get all this shit done before I go on my trip. Every obstacle is hitting me. And I really thought I'd be more anxious. I thought I'd be upset. And I'm really not. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed. But other than that, I'm kind of laughing about it. I'm like, well, this is life. This is the full tapestry of life. There's a lot of good things. And pray tell in your life that it's mostly good. But sometimes life is going to suck. And it's okay. When you are more proactive in how you react and you make that choice to either tackle the issue and get it done so you can move forward and let go of that attachment to it, or let go of the worry, or let go of the stress, and just leave it in the hands of God, the universe, source, whatever you name it, you will notice you will raise your frequency. You will also learn something from it, and that's never a total loss. Or you just will get through things a little easier, and you'll actually be able to cope with harder obstacles later down the line. Because when we learn these lessons and we learn how to deal with things a little more constructively, even if we have an initial emotion to it at first, because we're human, let's face it, we're going to react once in a while. But if we are able to reel ourselves in after we acknowledge and process that emotion, even if it's just within a second, when we step back and take an observer type of approach, we will see it for what it is. And really, a lot of the time, it's not as bad as we think. Now, bar somebody passing away, or you're dealing with a heavy medical issue, of course, there are things that are a little tougher to deal with. Because when it comes to handling these things that crop up like this, especially the unexpected obstacles, when I handle them better, when I'm a little more mindful in how I react or how proactive I am, I notice I'm able to handle things a little bit better later down the line with the bigger issues. I'm not perfect. I don't think anyone is. It's only perfect intentions, as I always say. But you really will be able to see it for what it is. And I'm really getting a handle on the mentality of these things are happening for me, not to me. In every bad or good situation, we can learn something if we choose to. But we have to make that choice. So the next time you're dealing with these annoying and pesky little things, yes, it's okay to have your emotions, and yes, it's okay to react. But it's not okay to stay there. At least not in my humble opinion. When you stay there and you stay in that negative energy, that's all you're going to attract. You're going to attract more and more of that. And that situation can get even worse. Because it's basically you manifested it without even trying to. So when you step back from having that emotion, once you allow yourself to process it and figure out just the best way you can handle it, even if it's not the perfect solution, even if it's something you might still have to work on and deal with later down the line. But whatever you can do to be as proactive in a positive way, the better you'll do later on down the line. So, as funny as this whole story is, I've actually really learned something, and I'm actually happy with the fact that I actually grew in a way I didn't realize I did. So that is my 2 cents for the day. The universe got in the way, but Pixie has persevered this time. I'm sure there'll be more comical stories coming your way eventually, but as I was having my morning thunder tea, I had to share this with you. And if you're having a bad day or just kind of a weird day, hang in there. You got this. And know this, that nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts forever. You will get through this. So feel free to give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. And let me know if you like this kind of off-the-cuff kind of video. I just felt like posting it. It may be a little unorthodox, but that's how I roll. Until the next video, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you all, and I am rooting for you. And until the next time, namaste. And the nice buffalo. Why the hell is there a buffalo on here? Like, am I going to turn into a buffalo if I drink this? It might be an improvement. Who knows? But anyway. Right. It also has energizing roasted mate. Gotta have that French accent on it. Oh, and it's from South America. Okay. It smells like black tea, of course, mixed with fireplace. Don't know. I am thinking I'm going to be in for a taste treat. Okay, we're gonna try this morning thunder excitement. It smells more and more like a fire is being lit. God. And if I turn into a buffalo, please treat me kindly and gently. Actually, it's not so bad. I don't taste any mate. I don't even know what I'm supposed to taste. Well, looking at my face and the way I look today, I need this caffeine. And for a sweeter taste, sugar in the raw. Because we know we like it raw. Oh, God help me. Yeah, Timmy's looking at me like I'm insane. But she probably is right. It's basically turbinado sugar. It's made from 100%. What? Because it's more natural. It's not processed as much, if at all. I have no idea. And I don't know what I'm talking about. So that's your lovely, not sponsored ad done by me. Morning Thunder black tea is for you.